Okay, let's be real for a second. Job hunting can feel like a total grind, right? You spend hours and hours tweaking your resume, you pour your heart into these cover letters, and then you just hear crickets. It's so frustrating. But what if the problem isn't you? What if it's the old school process that's broken? Let's get into it. You know that feeling? You click apply, you feel a little spark of hope, and then that hope just fizzles out into complete silence. You start wondering, did anyone even see my application? It makes you feel invisible, and honestly, it's just demoralizing. It's a feeling way too many of us know. So here's the breakdown, the old way versus the new way. The manual way, that's the struggle we all know. We're talking hours of rewriting just to get screened out by these hidden computer filters, the applicant tracking systems, and you end up sending the same generic resume out to everyone. But the AI way, well, that completely flips the script. We're talking resumes tailored in seconds, built to beat those bots, and a unique application for every single job. Yeah, so let's talk about this resume black hole. It's a real thing. It's not just in your head. And if you want to beat it, you first have to understand why that old approach just doesn't cut it anymore. Okay, so the number one mistake, the biggest reason for failure is this: sending the exact same resume everywhere. I mean, think about it. A one-size-fits-all resume doesn't really fit anyone perfectly. Recruiters, and more importantly, their software, are scanning for very specific keywords. If your generic resume doesn't have them, it gets tossed before a human being even lays eyes on it. So what's the big solution? It's actually a pretty brilliant idea. One profile, that can generate infinite resumes. It all starts by building one central master profile that holds your entire career history. Think of it like your personal career command center. And getting started is shockingly simple. You just take your current resume or your LinkedIn profile and upload it. You can see right here, the moment you do, the AI just gets to work pulling out all your info and organizing it for you. No more tedious manual data entry. And voila, this is what you get. In just a few moments, your entire career history, every job, every skill, every accomplishment you've ever had is pulled apart and put back together in this neat, organized master profile. This is the bedrock for everything else we're going to do. But here's where it gets really cool. This thing doesn't just store your information, it actually becomes your own personal career agent. The AI starts analyzing everything, digging in to figure out your biggest strengths and what makes you a top-tier candidate. Now check this out. It's a great little before and after. On the left, you've just got your standard list of work experiences. But on the right, look at that. The AI has actually gone through and scored each of your bullet points. It's giving you real, hard data on which of your achievements are the most powerful. And it goes even deeper. It gives you super specific, actionable feedback. It'll point out your strengths, like when you've used numbers to show your impact, but it'll also flag areas of concern, like when you're just listing duties instead of talking about your achievements. It's basically like having a pro resume coach in your pocket 24/7. All right, so you've built your profile, the AI has done its analysis. Now it's time for the magic trick. Let's see how all this prep work turns into the perfect application, like instantly. The whole process couldn't be easier. Seriously, it's 3 steps. You paste the job description, you let the AI do its thing, and then you get a perfectly tailored resume and cover letter. That's it. And it looks just like this. You find a job you're excited about, you copy that whole description, and you just paste it right into the generator. Step 1 done. And the second you do that, the AI is off to the races. It's reading that job description and comparing it against your master profile, instantly finding your most relevant skills, pulling out your most impressive wins, and making sure all those crucial keywords are in there. And bam, just like that, it's done. You get a full cover letter that isn't just generic fluff. Nope, this thing is built from the highlights of your career and it speaks directly to what that company is looking for. So long, writer's block. And this right here, this is the proof in the pudding. The new resume it created gets an excellent score for this specific job. The summary is completely rewritten, your experiences are reordered. It's all perfectly aligned to make you look like the absolute ideal candidate on paper. So the takeaway here is pretty clear, right? The game has changed. You gotta stop wasting all your time and energy trying to guess what recruiters are looking for. Let the AI do the heavy lifting for you so you can focus on the important part, getting ready to nail that interview. And really, that just leaves us with one final question. Just imagine for a second, all those hours you used to spend rewriting your resume, what could you do if you got all that time back? You could network more, prepare for interviews, or hey, maybe just take a break you've definitely earned. The choice is yours.